So we got a $200 million update when it comes to the Micah Parsons negotiations and the Dallas Cowboys, but I will tell you exactly what it means and why Jerry Jones is likely delighted about it. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Mauricio Rodriguez here at A to Z Sports Dallas. So last Friday, we got a massive update regarding the Micah Parsons negotiations with the Cowboys, and it's one that for some reason kind of scared a lot of people. And I've seen all sorts of reactions on social media from people going like, oh, he's not going to sign with the Cowboys. They should trade him. All sorts of reactions. And the update itself was a very interesting one, but maybe not as meaningful as many people would make it out to be. Before we get to the actual update, though, let me just set the table very quickly here. Micah Parsons is obviously going to become the highest paid player in NFL history, excluding quarterbacks. There's been a lot of talk about how Micah said he was going to take less money. I would argue he didn't really say that. He just seemed open to a lot of options if a deal was going to happen quickly and if the Cowboys were going to be aggressive in free agency. They were not aggressive in free agency. Sure, they added 10 players from the outside, including trades. However, these players are depth players, right? We didn't see a signing that really moved the needle for the Dallas Cowboys at all. The one dude that they signed was Dante Fowler Jr., but he's going to be essentially replacing Dorrance Armstrong, who basically started for you in 2024. This is all to say a hometown discount was never going to happen. That's important to keep in mind as we move forward. Now, for the update itself, according to Calvin Watkins from Dallas Morning News, Micah Parsons is seeking $200 million on his next deal. This immediately scared some people because I get it. It's a scary number. Dak Prescott is making $240 million on his recently signed deal, but he is a quarterback. So many people have been thinking, well, that is quarterback money. Why would Micah Parsons get that? Well, this should be obvious, but maybe some people are missing it. Micah Parsons is not seeking $200 million because he's looking for an unbelievable amount of money per year. It's more about contract length. The market is set for Micah Parsons, really. Myles Garrett got $40 million per year. Jamar Chase just got $40.25 million per year from the Bengals. He is likely going to come up above that mark. However, not by a lot. I think it's going to be a $42 million per year kind of deal, maybe 41. Something along those lines, which is what the market has been headed for in the wide receiver and edge rusher positions. So if we're talking about a number close to $40 million per year, and we're talking about a $200 million contract, then the update from Calvin Watkins in the Dallas Morning News, what it really is telling us is that Micah might be legitimately looking for a 5-year deal, which is kind of a surprise because if you think about it, these longer-term deals benefit players more than they do owners. That's because if you sign a 3-year deal or a 4-year deal, which is mostly the standard around the NFL nowadays, then that means as a player, you're going to get a chance to cash in again earlier. You're going to get a chance at another contract or maybe a free agency earlier than what you would with a 5-year contract. Which is why, really, though this report is scaring some people, I think Jerry Jones is going to be delighted about the fact that Parsons wants to sign a 5-year contract. It just simply gives the front office a little bit more time. It gives them a little bit more control over the player. But mind you, Micah is not going to give up control over his future either. He's likely going to get a contract that has a no-tag clause, that has a no-trade clause, and if push comes to shove, he will have options before his deal is up. So long story short, I don't think things have changed a lot on the Micah Parsons front. Micah is still seeking to become the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. The Cowboys are still comfortable waiting things out, and they will probably let this drag out, maybe even until training camp like they did with Dak and CD last year. But don't expect a number that doesn't make sense. It's still going to be close to $40 million per year, and that's just what it is. But it is a little bit of a surprise to me that Micah is seeking that 5-year contract. That's something Cowboys fans, in my opinion, should be excited about, though. So enjoy the process, and I'll see you here next time.